Hello and welcome to my 2017 planner setup. I am using the Leuchtturm 1917. I think that's the first time I've ever said it correctly. And anyways, I am using this yellow dotted Leuchtturm journal, and I've already been using this in 2016. I'm not starting a brand new journal. Like, part of me really wants to. However, I have so much left in this that there's just no way I can just let it go because I know I won't use it. So I am just going to flip over to the 2017 section. And to be honest, I really only have January set up. I like to do a month at a time so I don't get too far ahead of myself. And that way I can make sure there's nothing I want to change before moving on to the next month. But chances are the following months are going to be very similar to this. I kept this really simple. I always like to do a little title page, so that's what I did here. I just did some doodles. And if you guys want to see a doodle video in the future where I just take you through the doodling, let me know. I would love to do that. I'm not very good, but I have fun with it. And then here we start with a yearly overlook. Now some of this may be a little redundant because I'm trying a couple new things and I want to see what works well for me. I liked the idea of having all of the months in the year right here. So if I'm making an appointment or something, I can easily just check to see like what day of the week it is. That's really the main function for this page, see what day of the week it is. This isn't going to show holidays, appointments, anything like that. It's literally just to peek and kind of see where that day may fall. Okay, so over here, this is something new, and I am doing a yearly overlook. So you can see right here, I have all of the days of the months numbered down like so. And then I have the months all the way across. This is kind of like a calendex, I think. However, it's a little bit smaller. And what I'm going to do is I will probably have a color coding system for this page, and basically say I know I have a birthday party on April 19th. I can just go from April and I will go to the 19th, you know, and then find out where that goes and put a little red dot or whatever color code would be for a birthday party. That way, when I am looking to see if I have open days for an appointment, I can just look on here and I will know if I have something. It's not going to be detailed. It's not going to say what time or anything like that, but I know I have something on that day, and then I can check my weekly layout to see more details on that when I get to that week, if that makes sense. So next, this is a calendex. Now, this is going to be really similar to this. I just really liked the idea of having a smaller version right next to this. So if you haven't heard of a calendex, I heard of it from Boho Berry and on Pinterest. And basically it's a calendar and an index all in one. And again, I have a color coding system down here that I already picked. It's going to track birthday, holiday, payday, appointments, my husband's travel, and then I'll probably add some more once I find out what I like to look for. And basically the same exact thing. You can see it's just basically spread out a little bit more. And then also each block is a Monday through Sunday. So I know that this first day of this bigger box is a Monday, and then it goes Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's all the boxes mean. That just is breaking up the week starting on a Monday, because I like to plan like starting on a Monday. And then again, we have the days of the week over here. So just keep in mind, this is very similar to this. However, this is going to be spread out a bit more, and you will notice there's more room. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I have some things in the first week of January, like a birthday and an appointment. I will just have my color-coded dot or symbol in that spot. Then I will also write the page number that appointment or birthday falls under with my weekly. So let's see, I'm just going to show you for example. So let's say I had a January 7th appointment. I am just going to put a blue dot on 7, and I'm going to write page number 83 because January 7th, that weekly calendar falls on number 83, or page 83, sorry. So I hope that makes sense. It's pretty simple, and it's just a really good way to give you an overview. Okay, So now we are going to hop into my weekly, my first weekly layout of January. So if you notice, I don't have just a January calendar because I think that this is going to be just enough for me. Now before I set this all up, I did actually make a full January calendar, but then I was like, no, I don't really think I need that. So I do have this just in case, but I don't think I'm going to utilize this. I really don't want to be too redundant. And in the future year, I will probably just choose one of these. You know, I don't need both really, but so this is what my weekly layouts are going to look like. And if you've noticed, this yearly setup is very functional. I don't think I want to put too much into challenges or a bunch of different trackers. I really want to keep this new year very simple and as minimal as I can. So I know that this weekly layout works for me, so I'm basically going to keep up with this, and I can decorate whenever I want. However, if I don't feel like decorating or if I don't have stickers to decorate, it's fine as is. So I basically like to have a column for each day. I'm okay having a smaller column for Saturday and Sunday as I don't do too much. I use this as a to-do list, and I'll also write down any appointments or anything we have going on that day. Down here is my menu for the week because I do like to have a weekly meal plan, and I know I like everything on one layout. So when the week comes, all I really need is to have this week open and I'm good to go. There's going to be a little bit of flipping through, you know, throughout the week, but not a ton. And then right here, I broke down my previous tracker. So last year, I guess I don't really need to go back and show you, but let me just give you a little peek. So last year I would have this type of a tracker. It's huge, it's a monthly tracker, and I get overwhelmed by it. I don't always keep up with it. So instead I will just do a weekly tracker, and I am going to try and not track that many things. There's a few things that I know are very important to my days, which are charting, my ovulation kind of stuff, taking my vitamins, drinking enough water, and meditating. That's all I am going to track. So it's simple, it's not too much. And then I have a little space over here that I kept just in case I want to decorate when I get to this page. I do have a sticker here from Jamison Reed Designs, but I know I have some stickers coming from her shop actually. So I don't know, I kept this spot open for decorating or maybe a really nice quote or just whatever when the week gets to, when I get to this week. So I didn't set up all of my week layouts, but I do have enough pages left for the following week layouts in January. So I think there's like 4 more weeks here. And the reason I didn't set these up is because I want to do some weekly plan with me's videos for you guys. So those are blank, but in the future I may just set them up, the base. I may just set the base up. Sorry, I'm not really making sense, guys. Okay, so that's basically all you will probably be seeing from me for my monthly setups. Along with my fertility tracker, I guess I call it ovulation tracker, fertility, period tracker, whatever you want to call it, which is right here and it's simple. And this is something I'll probably do for a long time, so I just have that there. And I think what I'm going to do is instead of having these just in that certain month, my tracking doesn't necessarily go by months. It just goes by whenever my cycles are changing, if that makes sense. I think I will probably just make a couple of these charts one after another so that they're all together, because it will make it a lot easier for me to flip through and, you know, see like when my last period was or see when my next period's due. So I haven't done that yet, but I have space here, and that's all I have for the month of January and for 2017. And like I said, you can expect to see this same type of monthly setup for the next month, February. So basically it's just gonna have weekly layouts. And I may change that up as I go, and if I do have a challenge that I decide I want to add in, I can do that as well. I have a lot of flexibility. You know, I can do whatever I want, but I just want to keep it simple, and I think that's going to work really well for me in 2017. And yeah, I would like to know what you guys have going on. I don't know if this is going to be boring for you guys to see. You know, it's really functional and it just makes sense to me, so that's what I want to go with. But you can feel free to ask me any questions or let me know anything that you want to see specifically or more in detail. And like I said, I will have a weekly plan with me video coming soon, and I will probably decorate it and have fun. Maybe do a layout kind of like one of the last that I did. Let's see here. Let's see. I did like, so maybe like this one, I did a plan with me for this layout, or this one too. So yeah. You can let me know if you want to see that. And if you have any questions, like I said, just leave them below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!